what that party headquarters saga is all about, right? You see, CDC has always been a party for WIA. WIA had bestowed upon himself the title of king for the CDC. There is no CDC over WIA. But you see, WIA has one very unique characteristic. Everything must center around WIA. He's a narcissistic, everything.
Dr. Tenny? Yeah, please.
Yeah.
I have Dr. Ibrahima on. I have Ibrahima on. He just wanted to say something quick.
Okay, no problem.
Hello, Ibrahima. This is Fatima. You are on the Class Reloaded. What would you like to say about what happened yesterday, the justice? Your life. Please introduce yourself. Please introduce yourself and just talk to the audience.
All right. My name is Ibrahima Bonnie Dempster. Good evening.
Okay, so it's nice to have you on, Mr. Dempster. Next to really have you on.
All right. I concerning the opinion that was passed yesterday, it's like I tell you, it's like a heavy load off me. This is not the first time the Supreme Court rendered a decision, and it's I'm just look, I don't have the words to express my feelings, but I'm just so happy that the judiciary shows that they are working. I asked the government to step in, police, or whoever, to have CDC evict my property. This is a day that I long for, and I'm just so happy and glad and thankful to God first, and to everybody that played a part in rescuing my property back from.
Let me ask you this question. Can you hear me, Mr. Dempster?
I can hear you, sir. Loud and clear.
For the sake of the audience, how long have you been in this legal rigmarole? And do you really think that you can get that property back, given that you're dealing with a political party and they could perhaps stage protests, they've built structures there? Do you think you can get that property back, actually?
Oh, to be frank with you, sir, I'm very confident that I get that property back. One of the main reasons is because the property is mine and nobody has that legal right over my property.
Period.
Yeah, that's it.
But he wanted to know, how long have you been going through this?
Oh, yeah. I've been going through this for, I tell you, it seems like forever. It's been over, since my grandparents died. That was just right after 1990. They died like the beginning of 1990. My grandmother and my aunt. The property was turned over. I tried to take possession of the property, and my uncle, Mr. Ashko Bernard, is the one that been fighting me for this property since then, since the 90s, the early 90s. And he was the one that leased the place to George Chapon Weir. He had no right to own it, and he leased it to him. So he's the one that, I've been, to answer your question, I've been fighting this property, running behind my property for over 30 years.
Wow.
So let me ask you this. Since the ruling yesterday from the Supreme Court, has the party reached out to you? Has anyone in the party reached out to you to try to settle this, perhaps to buy the property? And if they were to request the purchase of the property, would you accept?
to be frank with you, I don't really want to. I don't really want to sell my property.
Mm-hmm.
As you all know, well, maybe you all don't know, but it's my grandmother's. It's her home. That's where she lived until she died. My grandmother and my aunt. You know, but who knows? You know, it depends on the situation. Well, leasing or selling to CDC. If CDC comes up with the right amount, I might. Look, I got nothing against CDC. What I got against them is them allowing these people to come and influence them and do things that's crazy. You know, how can you take somebody's property and forcibly take it and sit on it and figure out that you got power and money so you can do it? That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Up to this day, I can't even understand it. I can't explain that to you.
What is that right amount you are talking about? You see, if they come up with the right amount, perhaps you could just
the actual value that I would want for my property.
And what is
You
that?
want to be more specific?
Yes. Yes.
Somebody else may be interested.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no. To be frank, I had a couple of offers for 4.5 million. But because of the delay and all of that, and didn't really make a difference to me because of all the drama and that the property was going through, these folks kind of they backed down, and I didn't really bother them anyway. I didn't run behind them.
Wow.
So looking at 4.5, yeah.
Yeah.
How big is the property? How big is that property? Curious.
The property is 4.23 acres. That's about 16, 17 lots.
Wow.
And don't you think that's pretty expensive? 4.5?
Big, yeah.
I think it's very cheap, to be
That's
honest.
very cheap for 16, 17 lots.
Yes, it's very cheap. Look, property in that area, a lot goes for no less than 100,000 right now in that area.
Wow. So have they reached out to you since the ruling?
I know that for sure because
No, they were asking, have they reached out to you?
Oh, no, they have not. Not yet. Some. Man, I don't even want to get into this.
I know.
Somebody got. I would just say the name. They're with them too, but they and I did business, and concerning the property, and they came up this morning, wrote me a letter. Threatening me.
Oh my God! Threatening you?
No. When I say threatening, legally, But that's. I don't think I need to get into that right now. I'm just so happy that I got my property back.
Yes. Yes. And thank you so much for taking up. We can't hear you, Patrick.
Let me ask you one final question from my end. What do you expect moving forward? Do you expect that the Liberian National Police, with your support, with your communication to the police, would move in and evict the illegal owners of your property? Or perhaps do you expect some sort of negotiation?
You see, sir,
property.
All right. They it's a process in evicting people from your property. With my case, my situation, the court has to give, I think, the Justice Ministry, the directive, the Justice passed the order down to the police. This was done before, about a year ago. You know, the court ordered the Justice Ministry and the police, but after the order had been given, or the whatever had been given to the Justice Ministry and the police came up later on and said that they will have to stall this situation and talk to the parties first, and that's when this whole thing went back into you know. So this time around, I'm asking the government or to please be as fast and rapid and to recover my property and give it back over to me. Because the longer they take, the more time. I mean, the more complicated it gets. It seems, you know. Did I answer your question?
Yeah.
Yes, I think you did.
Oh, all right.
I think you did.
If he gets his property back, will he break down all the stuff over there?
Yeah, you were asking. He said, if you get your property back, all the Muyanization of it, the Muyanization that was done to it, all those little, temples that were built in it on the Muya, will you keep it or will you break it down or sell as is? The Muya complex. I mean, the little mini Muya complexes that were built on it. That's what he was asking.
All right. I got a little confused when you said
Muyanization. The little huts. Yeah, the little.
Yeah, no, I know. But to be frank with you, it all the stuff to build on my property degrades the property.
Period.
It does. I mean, what is
Mr. Denver, I have a request to make to you.
Go ahead.
When you finally get your property, can you please give me the opportunity to cut down that sycamore tree, because that is a breeding ground for the confused people. I just want to cut that tree down for you.
All right, so I'll give you the opportunity to do that.
Thank you.
But
we want it on video, Lester.
Yes, well, but in all fairness, thank you so much for answering our call. When I get on this show, we want to hear from the horse's mouth. We are all part of the government, and we want you, just to I knew how me and you on the flight, when we're on the flight, how sad you were that day about your property, and how you wanted us to plead with the government to ensure that you got your property back. And God, when I heard the news, I wrote on my page, I said, you believe, you fought, and God granted you your wish. So we thank you for coming on our show.
Yes.
Thank you so much. You're always welcome. Any final word you want to say to the Liberian government?
No, just thanks to everybody
It's a
that
little low.
made this possible, and I ask Liberian government to don't stop there. Let them continue until they can finally get my property, and I can possess my property.
Amen.
I'll be very satisfied.
All right. Thank you so very much for coming on. God bless you.